Good afternoon.
Hello, Constable. Afternoon, Constable. Hello there. No, the door's locked, mate. Why are you trying to open the door, Constable?
Sorry?
Can you give me a name and number, please? Right, I've got your number. Why are you trying to open the door?
I hope you don't intend to put that on YouTube.
It's nothing to do with whether I do or not.
Why?
Because I'm lawfully allowed to.
Are you?
This man stopped me for being overweight. You can clearly see I'm not overweight. It's an absolute fallacy. So he can get his bit over and done with, and then everyone will be happy.
Okay.
Right, fair enough then, Constable. Thank you very much. No problem whatsoever. No problem whatsoever, Constable.
Okay.
There's no malice or injustice towards you today.
My colleague got your driving licence.
No, he has not.
Has he requested your driving licence?
He said, and I asked him, am I obliged to give my details until he's done his bit? And he walked off. He didn't say anything else.
You are obliged to do that. So if an officer requests your driving licence,
and if I haven't got it on me, what happens?
Obliged to do so.
And if I do not have it with me?
If you haven't, then you're required to give us your name and address and your date of birth.
I don't have to give my date of birth, Constable.
Yes, you do.
Under
If
what
you
law?
do not produce your driving licence.
Under what law?
You are obliged.
Under
to
what law,
give,
Constable?
Under the Road Traffic Act.
That's an act, Constable, not law.
Under the Road
That's an
Traffic
act, Constable. That's an act.
You are obliged to
That's
give
an act,
your
Constable. It's an act.
address if you cannot produce your driving
It's an
licence.
act, Constable. It's an act, not law.
It's
Please
the law of
distinguish
this
it.
country.
No, it's not law of the country,
the law
Constable.
of
It's an
this
act
country.
made by Parliament. It's not
Right,
law.
If you don't do so,
It's not law.
if you do not do so,
It's not law.
Just let me finish. If you do not do so, the officer may arrest you.
Under what law? Under what law?
He may arrest
Under
you.
what law?
I'm just telling you.
Under what law, though, Constable?
I'm just telling you.
Please explain under what law.
I'm just telling you what will happen.
Well, I'm telling you to please listen to me and answer the question.
Leave
Under
your
what law?
vehicle, put your front wheels onto the weighing plate.
Do not demand I do anything, Constable. There's nothing taking place
Put
here.
your wheels onto the weighing plate.
Is that a demand or a request? He just told me to stop here, Constable.
Today's video is courtesy of Pirate J England. You'll find their link down below, so go show them some support and check out the full clip.
The moment the officer reaches for the van door without a word, the tone is already wrong. You don't start an interaction by helping yourself to someone else's vehicle and explain it later. Then comes the fishing for details, waved away with the Road Traffic Act, as if naming an act magically creates a power. Jake calling that out matters, because an act isn't a blank check. It's made up of specific sections with specific triggers. The officer can't name one because there isn't one that fits. That's why the explanation stays vague, and why the interaction relies on confidence instead of clarity.
Constable.
Is there any reason why you don't want to go across this thing?
He didn't say. You told me to stop here.
Okay.
I've just told him you've told me to stop here.
All right.
So
I want to get you on your way.
Where do I need to stop on this weighbridge?
I want to get you on your way.
Yeah, I understand that,
I'm
Constable.
aware I've kept you here for quite a long time.
Yeah.
The people that I needed to open the door for me didn't get here as quickly as I hoped. So
Yeah,
all
I understand
need to
that.
do
But why is your
is
constable
drive-
trying to open my van doors as well? What for?
The story keeps changing because nothing solid exists. 1 minute an arrest is being hinted at, the next there's still no offense named and no power explained. Threatening arrest without saying what for isn't authority, it's intimidation. It's pressure used to see if compliance fills the gap where law should be. Then a second officer steps in and asks for a weighing slip to check whether an offense has even been committed. That completely gives it away. You don't threaten arrest first and then go looking for evidence afterwards. If the van were genuinely overweight, they'd already know exactly what power they were relying on,
and they wouldn't need to guess their way there.
Well, for what lawful reason did another constable trying to open my door?
I didn't see that, so I was inside.
Well, it's on film, so I've got it on film. I've got his number.
Now that I'm here.
Where do you want me to stop?
Now
on
that I'm here.
Yeah, I fully understand.
You do what I ask you.
I am. I've been
compliant. I
compliant.
want to get you on your way.
Yeah, thank you very much.
What I want you to do is to turn your engine on, drive your front wheels onto that yellow plate and stop.
Right, can you tell me where the yellow plate is then, please?
Okay, you can't drive with that in your hand.
No, I know. That's another reason you'll try and collar me for it.
Slow down, sir. Slow down. Up there, please. You're just weighing your front wheels.
Yep.
It's saying the 1670 at the moment. It'll say go in a second. When it says that, I need you to put your back wheels on as well, please. So if you can do that now for me.
Yep, I will do, Constable. Let's put this down. Yep, I will do.
Slowly, please. Just like that. Keep going. I'll tell you when to stop. Keep going, sir. Another metre. That'll do you. When it says go again, can you just move forward another metre or two, please, to get yourself off the weighbridge? You need to move forward, sir.
Now?
Yes, please.
Rightio then, Constable.
Phone down, driving.
I'm not driving. The car wasn't started.
Stop, sir. You've weighed in at 2,840. I need to see the weighing certificate on the side of your car. Is that all right?
You know this van don't do it. I've got the MOT in here somewhere.
The moment documents enter the picture, the confidence disappears. Jay refuses access to the van and instead hands over the logbook, the document that clearly states the vehicle's weight. Rather than deal with that, the officer admits he's acting on assumption and shrugs it off with, "I form an opinion." That's the problem in one sentence. An opinion isn't evidence, and it doesn't outrank paperwork or databases police already have. Jay even points them to their own system to check it properly. But instead, he's threatened with being kept there indefinitely and accused of being unreasonable. That's backwards. It is clear that the reasonable behavior they are demanding is something that blatantly hasn't happened.
MOT in here somewhere, so I'll give you that.
I need to know your weights.
I'll give you the MOT, that says it on it.
MOT, what are the weights on it?
Right, no, Constable. I'm not
I need
overweight.
to see your weights.
I'm not
I need
overweight.
to know if you've committed an offence or not. And
I'm not
keep you here long
overweight.
enough to make sure you haven't.
I've not
so
been
if
over.
You can let me see the weight on
Yeah,
your
so
door,
you can gain access to the vehicle while I'm in here, Constable. That's all it's to do
You
with.
can let me open the door.
Am I overweight?
Without checking your plate, how can I tell?
Am I overweight?
I need to see your weights on your vehicle to know what
Right.
you're allowed. I can't make it up.
I've got the logbook here.
It won't be on your logbook.
It will. The van weight's on the logbook.
Okay. May I look at that then?
The van weight's on the logbook.
All right.
Now I'm going to have a look first, though, Constable. It's exactly the weight on here. Exactly
So
the
is
weight.
this all a bit unnecessary?
No, Constable.
Why is that?
It's unnecessary. You saying I'm overweight when you think I'm overweight.
I form an opinion.
No. Don't
have
even
to
start
form
that
an
one now.
opinion to
No,
do something.
no.
I thought you were speeding. I have to form that opinion.
Revenue weight, gross weight, 3,500 kilograms.
But I need to know what your axles are.
3,500 kilograms is what I'm
That's the weight.
allowed.
That's the vehicle.
No,
I
Constable.
need to know what each individual axle is. It weighs in
Well,
each
you best
individual
go and
axle.
can you go and check up on your database, then, please?
No, I haven't got access. It's on your van.
Can you go and check up on
It's
your
on your
database,
van.
Constable?
I'm going to have to keep you here for an indefinite period then until you let me look at your van.
Well, that's as may be, Constable, but it's on the
Okay.
logbook and it says I'm
Why are
3,000.
you being so unreasonable?
Because you're pulling me for something that hasn't happened, Constable. Blatantly hasn't happened.
Okay. How can I...
At this point, it's persistence without purpose. Even after the paperwork, even after the weight is accounted for, the officer keeps pushing to get inside the van, as if access itself is the objective. Jay saying he doesn't trust him isn't paranoia. It's a response to how this stop has been handled from the start. The sudden pivot to axle weight just confirms it. You don't move the goalpost unless the first excuse has failed. The van's already been assessed as a whole. Breaking it into new theories isn't enforcement. It's a way to keep the stop alive after the original suspicion collapsed.
How can I establish that without bringing you to somewhere like this?
Because you should already have this on your bits, Constable, whether you
No.
know whether people are or
No.
not.
Would you let me see the plate on your van? That will sort it out within 10 seconds and then you can go.
I don't trust you, Constable.
You don't what?
I don't trust none of your corporation, Constable.
You don't trust me?
No.
Why is that? What have I done to make you distrust me?
Well, several things what are going on the recent in the papers and everything else.
Have
on
you
the
ever
news.
Met me before?
It's nothing to do with that.
Have I ever met you before?
It's the name of
So
the
why should I treat
corporation.
you any different to anybody
It's the
else?
name of the corporation, Constable. I'm sorry.
Sorry?
It's not my fault. The name of the corporation has taken a bad name.
I don't understand what you're trying to tell me.
Your corporation has took a bad name for
What's my
making
corporation?
the police making up
There's
things.
lots of different police forces in this country.
I fully accept that, and they're all governed by the
There's
same
the
people.
Metropolitan Police.
Yeah,
There's
and all-
Cambridge Constabulary.
Yeah, exactly,
There's
Constable.
all sorts of Scotland Police. The Welsh have police. There's 42 different police forces in this country.
I'm not overweight. It's shown on there. I'm not overweight.
I need to
Constable.
know your axles.
No, it needs to know the weight of the whole
Give me
thing.
some axle weights.
It's
I
giving
need
the
to
weight of the
know-
whole thing. We'll weigh the whole van then.
I've just weighed your front axle.
Right.
I've weighed your rear axle.
Right.
Together is your overall weight.
Right.
But then each axle has a restriction on how much it can carry. And I need to know if the weights that it's told me are in excess of the weights that you're allowed to carry on each axle. Because if you're over on just your front axle...
Jay nails it, and the officer doesn't like it. He's under no obligation to let anyone into his vehicle. Yet somehow, Jay ends up explaining basic weight limits and common sense to the person claiming authority. When facts don't bend, the officer switches tactics and labels him awkward, the oldest deflection there is. That word isn't about behavior, it's about frustration. It's what gets used when someone won't surrender their rights to make an interaction easier. By calling Jay awkward, he's trying to reframe resistance as attitude, because it's easier than acknowledging the stop has no legs left.
front axle, I can give you a fine. If you're overweight on your back axle, I can give you a fine. If you're overweight on everything, I can give you a fine. You're okay on your overall weight,
Right.
so that's not a problem. So there's no penalty, because it's 2,800 something, so you're fine. I just want to check to make sure that your axles are also underweight. If they are, you can drive away. But I can't suddenly determine that information. It is literally inside your door.
Yeah,
on a
inside the door.
sticker.
Inside the door, Constable.
Well, will you let me look at it?
I'm not obliged to let you in my vehicle, Constable, when you can do this
Okay.
from there. You
Okay.
can do this from there, Constable.
Sorry?
You can do this from there.
From where?
You know whether the whole van, if that back axle overweighs, it would weigh total. It doesn't not. It's not the axle. It's what's in on top of the axle.
But each axle has a restriction.
Whatever
on
is
its
sitting
weight.
on the back of that top axle
Right.
would overweigh that bridge if it was overweight in total. Absolute guaranteed.
But
I
each
understand how
axle-
weight bridges work.
Each axles can be different weights.
Right.
You're very light on your front.
Right. So that's perfectly all right. So there's nothing wrong with the front. So now
You're heavy on your back.
No,
so
I'm
I need
not.
to know what it is on the back.
It's not over on the back. It's just proved it on there.
Sorry, it doesn't.
It just proved it. It just showed you the weight.
Yeah, but it doesn't tell me what you are.
Constable, if I put 10 tonne of weight on your shoulders, your body and the 10 tonne weigh. It's not just the axle. Please do not test my intelligence. Whatever's in the back will push down on the axle and
I
show
do
an axle
understand
weight.
that. I
right.
know the laws of physics.
Right, so exactly. So why
Okay.
can't you laws
But
of physics on
I
there?
still need to know.
No, you still need to
what
gain access
the
to my
weight-
vehicle.
That question flips responsibility where it doesn't belong. Jay doesn't owe them an explanation for saying no, especially after a stop built on assumptions that keep getting rewritten. Refusing access isn't about fear, it's about boundaries. And those boundaries matter even more when several officers are pressing for entry without ever naming a clear power or reason. The imbalance couldn't be clearer. They have the uniforms, the radios, the numbers, and the authority to detain. He has paperwork and the right to keep his vehicle private. That right doesn't disappear because officers find it inconvenient. When persistence replaces justification, holding the line isn't evasive. It's the only way to stop a stop turning into a search by wear down rather than law.
Access to
The
my
weight-
vehicle. That's what you're trying to gain access to.
I'm not trying to gain access. I'm just trying to get some information which will get you out of here faster than you realise.
Nothing to
And
do
you're
with
just
getting
being
out of it. I'll sit here all day
awkward.
because I'm not being awkward, Constable.
Why is it not being awkward?
I'm telling you that it is fact that whatever weighs on top of this van, on top of that axle, is obviously the weight in the back. And there's no weight in the back. There's a couple of push bikes and some
Why
tools,
won't
so I
you
know
let
it's
me
not
look at
overweight.
Some numbers on a police.
Because I know it's not
traffic?
overweight. I know it's not overweight.
How do I know that?
I know it's not overweight.
What you
Bec-
know and what I know, maybe.
Because I know that what's in the back of my van, and I know it cannot possibly make it overweight. Otherwise, the van is
So
too
if
big
you
for
know
the axle.
That, then what are you worried about?
I'm not worried about it. Why
So
am I?
why can't I look at it?
Why are you saying I'm worried?
Sorry?
Why are you saying I'm worried?
Well, you
I'm
can't,
not
you won't
worried.
allow me access to the van. What do you think I'm going to do when I open the door? Attack you or something?
I don't trust you. I don't trust
You don't trust me.
No.
What have I done to make you
Nothing
feel
what you do, Constable.
threatened?
It's the corporation.
What have I
People
done?
get maimed
What have
and
I
die
done to
in the
make
name
you
of
feel
that police
threatened?
name. People have been maimed and died, several in the last year,
Right.
under that name. So I'm staying this side of the door.
Okay.
You're all armed with weaponry.
I'll tell you what I'll do.
You're all armed with
I'll tell you what I
weaponry.
will do. I'll tell you what I'll do.
You're all armed with
To make it
weaponry.
easy for yourself.
You've got weaponry about your person.
What I'll
that
do,
can be used at will, Constable.
Give me a chance to talk.
Don't
what I'll
clench
do
your
to
fist
make
at
it
me.
easy for you is I'll go over there. You have a look. You write it down. I'll even give you my pen.
No, it doesn't
You
matter.
write it down for me, and then I will come
The minute
nowhere
I
near
open this
you.
door, you'll be rifling through everything.
You
You'll be
want
doing.
my
No,
pen?
I don't trust you,
Use your
Constable.
own pen. Write it down for me.
I don't trust you, Constable.
Sorry?
I don't trust you. Not at all. Sorry.
I'll go over there.
It's
and you
nothing
write
to do
it
where
down.
you go, Constable. Look how many people have turned
Okay.
up. Look
Sorry?
how many people have turned up.
All right.
What's all this in aid of?
They want to wear that vehicle that's behind you,
Oh, do they?
but they can't because you're refusing to give me the information that I need.
It's nothing to do with the information. I'll give you the logbook to
But
show
that
you.
just gives-
You're holding up another member of the public.
That just gives me the gross
who's a
vehicle weight.
courier,
Right.
He's trying to do his job of work.
And what do you think
You're
I'm doing?
holding
Going
up-
about my
you're
business,
holding him up.
Constable. You're holding me
Because
up.
You're refusing.
I'm not
to cooperate
refusing.
with this officer. You are holding him up.
I'm not refusing, Constable.
You're refusing to cooperate.
No, I'm not refusing to.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not, Constable. You're making that accusation. No one's refusing.
To cooperate. It's as simple as that.
No one's refusing.
Yes, you are.
No one's refusing, Constable.
You're refusing to cooperate.
Can you get?
What really sums this up is the officers accusing Jay of holding up the driver behind him when they're the ones who stopped both vehicles. Jay didn't create the delay, the police did. Shifting blame like that isn't about traffic flow or safety, it's a pressure tactic meant to make the driver feel responsible for a problem caused entirely by the stop itself. By the time Jay finally allows access and shows the back of the van, it isn't because the officers have uncovered anything new, it's because the stop has dragged on long enough to wear patients down. He's already produced the paperwork, explained the weight limits, and pointed them to checks they could have run from the start. Letting them look doesn't validate the stop. It just shortens an interaction kept alive by stubbornness, not evidence. And the ending tells the real story. The final system check confirms the van is within limits exactly as Jay said all along. No offense, no follow-up, he drives off. Seen properly, this wasn't officers uncovering a borderline issue. It was officers refusing to accept they were wrong, blaming Jay for delays they created, and stretching a stop until reality forced it to end.
Stop until reality forced it to end.